It's another Physical Tuesday where we learn how to get bigger, faster, stronger. Stop preparing like a joke man and become the GOAT man. Go gang. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like and comment to our content. We are here to help you turn from cheese to the macaroni and cheese, man. Yeah, Harold, it's another Physical Tuesday for you guys today. We're going to learn the secret to getting faster in football. I know I've done a video on getting faster in football, and I gave y'all some great tips, some great drills that you guys should do. And make sure you watch that video while watching this video, after you watch this video. So first and foremost, let's get into it. A lot of people focus on speed, but they don't really understand how to get it. This is very important to understand because a lot of people just think speed is just a strictly strength thing. Like it's like if I get stronger, I'll get faster. That's true for some people. Everybody's different. So some people, when they get stronger, they will get faster. But some people may get stronger and it affects their speed none. They might actually get slower. And also, a lot of people believe that speed is an innate skill either they have or don't have. A lot of people believe like, oh, well, my dad was fast, so I'm going to be fast. And when they're not fast, they're just like, oh, well, I just ain't got it to do. Nah, it's actually a skill you can develop. You can improve your speed. You can become better at it. You just have to know what to work on. So next, let's go into the missing aspect in building fast twitch muscle fibers. This is really the key to becoming faster. Big shout out to Timmy too, man. Timmy asked for this video. He asked about fast twitch muscle fibers, and I'm delivering it, man. Remember, if you guys have a comment, a video you want to see, make sure you comment that below. So, in order of building our fast twitch muscle fibers, we have to understand what the types are. So there are 3 types of fast twitch muscle fibers. The first one is type 1. Type 1 muscle fiber is a slow muscle fiber. This is usually built through slow and low intensity workouts. A lot of times people are like, oh, well, what type of type 1 slow muscle fiber? What is that? So like if you look at a marathon runner isn't extremely strong. He's fast in running marathons, but he's not probably going to be fast if you put him in a 100-meter dash, or if you put him on a football field and you ask him to run a slant and take it to the house. He's probably not going to be able to do that. Why? Because that's not where his muscle build is from, and that's not where he's gaining that strength from. He's more of a marathon runner. He's running for a long distance of time. This is not what we want in football. No offense to marathon runners that play football, but that's not the strength you want while you're playing football. Second type of muscle fiber is type 2A. Type 2A is a fast twitch muscle fiber. This is usually for middle and moderate distance runners. If you're talking track and field, so like 400-meter runners, 800-meter runners. And this is very important to develop as well, because this is just like a fast twitch muscle fiber, but it usually has to do with your build already. So like if you're like a taller person, or if you have that like genetic build where it's just like you don't have the quick twitch, but you still have fast twitch muscle fibers. Me personally, this was literally me. I was fast, but I wasn't like Tyreek Hill fast. Like I was fast, but I still didn't have that uber quick twitch. And this is not a bad thing actually to have. Like a lot of times people feel like, oh, well, this isn't the optimal, so this is bad. Nah, this is actually the best you can get to a certain body type. And last but not least, this is type 2B muscle fibers. Type 2B muscle fibers are fast, really built through fast and short distance and high intensity stuff. So this is really like the Tyreek Hills of the world, Tavon Austin's, the guys that's going to catch that slant, take it 80 yards. Like these guys are a quick twitcher. They can get out of jams. Usually a lot of smaller people have this type of muscle fiber where they could quick twitch, really get out of that jam. So last but not least, how do we build these fast twitch muscle fibers? Whether it's 2A or 2B, these are the things you could do to build them. First is resistance training. This is where the resistance is high. Like just doing regular push-ups, that's probably not going to get it. But if that's where you're at, you got to build and you got to become stronger at that. Now, you want to make sure your resistance training is high resistance, because this allows you to explode up in your workouts. This allows you to have that high intensity that you need for your workouts. Second, plyometric training, same deal. You want to explode in these type of training. These ballistic movements are very fast and very high intensity. This builds these muscle fibers, and also this football is a ballistic game where it's high intensity. You can't play football half sleep out there. You're gonna get hurt. So you got to make sure that you're doing these plyometric training, box jumps, all types of things. And last but not least, cone drills and sprinting. I really put cone drills in there just to make it a little more fun. Sprinting can be boring sometimes, but this is very important because once again, high intensity. If you're running and you're like, oh well, I got to sprint just to become stronger and build these muscle fibers, and you're not really running, and let's say you're just running 50%, like you're jogging out there, like that's not going to build it. Like that's not going to get you where you need to be. So you got to make sure you're sprinting. If you're doing cone drills, sprint to the cone, break down. So basically drills like the box drill, X drill, L drill, these drills where you're breaking down at a cone, switching and changing direction. Remember that. Resistance training, plyometric training, cone drills, and sprinting. Peace.
Check this video out on the screen if you want to be mean on that green, or real on that field, or extort on that court. The No Ball Left Behind Act supports this video. You feel me?